G'day guys, Santa here. I've got a very nice present for our young man Jason here.
Oh, what do you got for me, Ninj?
I'm going to
Santa?
I'm going to give him a bloody footy rub.
Oh, how good.
Just a bit of help him after his HYROX.
HYROX.
HYROX. He's got high rocks. his rocks are higher than others.
Yeah.
So so we're going to give him a bit of a flush through his quads and he can tell us about his event.
Yeah, nice. Nice to meet you, Santa, after all this time.
All your Christmases have come at once, mate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit of
Fix my goat knees.
The goat knees.
This all Santa does, just rub the goat knees.
So no one knows, but this is, Santa also does bodywork.
He's taken up a new industry.
Yeah,
He's not just climbing chimneys.
Before he gave out presents, he was giving out bodywork.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And what was the change?
Oh, I don't know. Just got a sore back.
So presents was easier.
Yeah.
Carrying a big sack around was easier.
Yeah.
Geez, you and Santa have multiple things in common then, don't you?
Yeah.
Big sacks. Big sacks you
Lots
carry
of
around.
toys. Lots of
Lots
toys,
of toys.
in the sack. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
There you go. Good laugh with Santa to start with.
Yeah. So we're just going to cruise through his quads. Nothing, not looking for anything too sinister, but just trying to give him a nice...
Yeah, they're feeling pretty good. It was because we did on Friday, and what is it, Wednesday today? So how many days is that, Ninj? 5,
Thursday,
is it?
Yeah, Thursday, yeah, nearly 6.
6, this 2 days after were pretty ginger. Not bad, but just fatigued in the quads, glutes and hammies. For those that are following along and known I've probably had some calf issues, they held up all right. So didn't feel the calf once through any of the race or the stations. So that was a bonus. The event was really good. We had good fun, and my wife's already keen to do another one. So she's potentially thinking of maybe doing a women's doubles or even an individual women's in July in Sydney. But there's also one in Brisbane in April. So she might also be convinced to do that with another one of her friends. So she's keen. But yeah, we got under our target time of an hour and a half, so we got an hour 27, so we were happy that we got under that target. So the way it works is, we got in there probably an hour before our event, or 2 hours before our event, because we just wanted to have a bit of a look around of how it all worked and everything, because we still hadn't seen it in person. There's a big, running is around the outside, and there's a big, in arch that you have to come in to go into all the exercises. And then the out arch is down this end, so you have to come in the in arch and you have to go out the out arch. If you go in and out the wrong ones, you get time penalties at the end of your race. So, but it's pretty hard to get it wrong, like you can see it. The first lap you come out of what's called the Red Bull Tunnel, so that's the start line, and then you join the racetrack and you see the in arch there. So you've got to come back around and come in that first time, but every other time you have to do 2 laps of the race or of the track. That's a K in distance. And so we run a K, then we came in, did ski machine, and we had our splits of 250 metre intervals, because we thought that'd be able to go pretty hard but still keep some gas in the tank, because that's the first exercise you don't want to blow up. And then you go back out, run a K, come back in. Then we had sled push, which I'd heard that online and seen a lot of videos that the sled, because it's on a carpeted track, so instead of rubber matting like a gym, it's actually got a lot more friction. So even though it was like 150 kilos, our plan was Alice to go first, and the second she got in the start position, tried to push, I was like, oh no. It didn't move, and it took a lot of drive. So we'd planned to do sort of 50-50 for that. So she'll do a half, I'll do a half, up and back for the 50 metres. But it probably ended up being sort of 60-40 or 70-30, just because she was struggling to move it. But that's fine, it worked out all right. And then we got on to sled pull, which was a bit more what we'd planned. So I did a first full length, and then we did half lengths after that. The pull, you've probably got a box that's 2 metres, and you've got to stand and pull the rope from one end, and you can't touch the front line, you can't go outside the back line. You get a warning, and then if you go it again, you get a time penalty at the end. So they go, I reckon my foot must have touched the front line by this much, and someone went, line. So that was our warning of you can't get another one. So yeah, we did that. And then it goes on to burpee broad jumps, which a lot of people struggle with. But yeah, that was one of the ones that I felt a bit more confident with. So we made up pretty good time on that.
Do you do a lot of them or?
Probably, yeah, did again maybe like 60-40 or 70-30. So that was for 80 metres. So you come up one way, then you go back down the other. So I did probably about a half, and then Alice did sort of maybe a quarter. Then I finished, and then she went probably half on the next one, and then I finished again. So yeah, that was good. We got to overtook some people. There was a person going down in front of me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm going to catch you," because there's so many people going. You don't know, like when you're running, you don't know who's in your event. So going back to the start, we started at 5:40, but 5:50. But there's events that started at 5:40, 5:30, and so you join the running track, and there's people that might have been going, and they might be on their last station, or they might be on their 7th station, or whatever. So you sort of lose track of who's in your race when you're running and everything, so it's hard to keep a track of like, oh, we'll keep on with those or whatever. And then what's after burpees? Then it goes to the rowing machine, and then so we got after the burpees, and I had a few nervous goes to the toilet before the event, and I thought I'd got it all out. Anyway, we got to about fourth. After the 4th station, I went to Alice and I was like, oh no. And she's like, what's wrong? I was like, oh, my guts, I feel a bit weird. She's like, oh, you're getting a stitch. I was like, nah. Things are starting to move. So I was like, oh no, hopefully it goes away. Like it was only the rumblings, like it didn't get, but I was like, oh, we're only halfway. So I was getting a bit nervous that if it got any worse. Thankfully it stayed at bay, but there was a couple of times I was running around. I was like, if this gets much worse, I might have to jump over the track and make a quick exit and come back in.
Anyone doing that?
I didn't see anyone, but I'm sure it happens. Like, I didn't see anyone running around with shit all over them. So but yeah, the rowing machine's one that sort of, it's a bit more like tactical. Like you don't really go super hard on it, because if you make up, say, 20 seconds on that, but then you're gassed, you sort of lose more time than you gain. So we just sort of had a plan of like just pacing ourselves and getting through it.
Yep.
Then it goes into farmers carries for 200 metres with 24 kilo kettlebells. So Alice did the first lap, and then I did the second one. And then sandbag lunges after that, which again, we knew going into that I was better at that. So we'd planned that I was probably going to do like 70% of that. And that was good, yeah. So at the end of your race, you get a rank of like how you went in all the different stations compared to people in your same like mixed event.
Yeah.
So some of them, for instance, like our running, for instance, we were like in the 1,000th sort of mark because we weren't very good in the running. But then like our highest ranking was like in the sandbag lunges. I think we got 172nd or something, which I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And we did it in like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that. And I was like, that's pretty good. Made me realise that, geez, the couples that smash it must be so good. Yeah. Like to get 100 metres of lunges done in under like 3 minutes or something, like I felt we were going pretty quick. So, yeah, it just shows what the more trained cut people are doing. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So no, after that we were...
One question is, was there ever any equipment you had to wait for? Or
No, so that's the idea, is that, guys, I think the mixed couples, like there were so many things going just before us, that like it got really busy around like 5. And I think it was because maybe all the mixed couple events were in the afternoon, and maybe everyone said, oh, we'll get around that hour and a half. So I think they must have just put so many different levels and thinking, oh, well, if they're not quicker, then they're not going to make up a 10-minute difference, so there shouldn't be a massive backlog.
Yep.
So I think they normally do the fastest at the start and then sort of slower ones towards the end, so that you don't get that big backlog.
Yep.
Because I had seen a video online that was like a pro women's event, and they were getting to the last station and they had to line up and wait for the wall balls to open up. So like halfway, or one station to go, you've got to stop and wait for 10 minutes until the station light opens up. So that'd be the worst.
Yeah. Do they stop the time?
I assume they must, yeah. I mean, we didn't have any of that. So yeah, got through the wall balls as well, which is the last station. So I didn't have any issues with depth, but there was a couple I just didn't throw the ball hard enough and had to do a couple of extra reps. But yeah.
Is that one of your weaker ones you thought?
I thought it was going to be, yeah.
You were all right, eh?
No, it ended up being all right. So I think we ended up doing 50-50 for that. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So what's the fastest couples one?
I think there was one that broke it this weekend, actually. They did it in 49 minutes.
49 minutes.
Oh, it's crazy.
Jeez.
Because I've seen, like, for people that get, like, an hour or something, like, their average running was 3 minutes 18 or something like that per K. So that means that you might have had some that are faster and some that are slower. But it's like 26 minutes or something for the running and 27 minutes for the exercises. That's bloody quick. Like, so.
And what about, do they do pairs for guys?
Yeah, so you can do double men's, like open and pro. So the pro level is a heavier weight. So we did, because we were mixed, it was the same weight as the open level, men's. So you can do, there's men's, women's, open and pro. Mixed, I think, is just open. And then there's individual as well. There's actual teams, so you can do it in a team of 4. And I think you do 2 exercises each. No, it might be a team of 6, is it? Anyway, you can do it in teams, so you do it as a relay. So you do 2 stations and 2 runs each. Yeah.
So the men's pairs would get a fair bit fairly quick.
I didn't see what the men's
times.
quickest time was. Yeah, I guess when they go into the pro level though, it gets a lot harder because they've got to do. So the sled push, for instance, goes from like 150 to like 200 kilos or something. Yeah. So, and the lunges, I think you do with a 30 kilo bag. The farmer's carries the 32 kilo kettlebells. The wall walls are 8 kilos. So everything gets heavier and harder. Yeah.
You don't know any idea what they do it by themselves, a single?
I think the pro, like, individuals get it done in like 56 to 59 minute sort of mark.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty nuts, and you're doing it all yourself.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Cool. So will you do it again, man? Or
I think, I'd
your...
like to do it again. I even said, like, if I could train properly and not have any, like, calf issues and restricted running, then I'd probably think about doing an individual one.
Yeah.
Maybe at the same time next year, like if I could sort of get it done after footy season and ramp up running and sort of keep that flowing into the HYROX, then
Yep.
Otherwise, doing a doubles would be good again, and maybe going with someone like a double guys or whatever, and still just do the open level, but see what we could get.
Yeah.
You go with you, Ninja. What do you reckon?
Yeah. That's the challenge you put out to us, didn't you? I think you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do teams. Darcy and I had a quick chat in our other video. We said maybe we'd split it up, so we'd do like, I don't know, Aaron and Darcy and you and me or whatever.
Yeah. Go against each other.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I reckon we've got him covered, Ninja. What do you reckon?
Yeah, for sure.
Just got to outrun Aaron, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
But he's got long strides, so he'd be...
He sprints pretty well.
Yeah, but does he have endurance?
Yeah.
That's where it comes down to it.
Does he want it?
Do you want it? We were wondering when was the last time you would have won like a 1K run?
Never. Oh,
not since you've done finished playing sport.
40,
or...
Yeah.
What's the furthest you would have run?
4 or 5Ks in my life.
No, but okay.
Just in one,
but like
one straight, one go. Yeah. And I was doing a little road run with footy.
But since footy, what would you have done since you've done your knee?
400 metres.
Is the furthest you would have run?
Yeah, in one go.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times I've done 400. Usually,
maybe
not many 300s or 200s, mostly 150s.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's,
K would be a bit of a...
Yeah. Was anyone doing bare feet?
I don't think you can.
Yeah, got to have barefoot shoes, eh?
I think so, yeah. But then, you sort of need to have some grip because the sled push, if you don't have grip, you're just going to slip. So that's the other thing you've got to... So I went with ultras, which are like wider but have a bit of cushion. Mm-hmm. That was also to help with my calf get through, and they were pretty good.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Well, maybe Santa will be doing HYROX next year.
Yeah, I reckon you'll get around all right. Old Santa. He's still pretty fit.
If you
fucking lifting sacks over the shoulders.
Yeah, you'd be fine with
the
sled pull. You'd be fine with So then pull and push.
Sometimes I have to jump out and give the reindeers a hand, you know. Anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And
hopefully that was a riveting chat for you.
HYROX, get it done.